Hello, my art-loving friends. If you saw my community page, then you know that my grandma passed away, and it's been 5 or 6 days since that happened. Anyway, I recorded a portion of a video where I was getting ready for a trip that we were all going on, and I was about to pick her up. And I realized I hadn't heard from her. She usually texts me what time I'm going to be there. So I sent a family member over, and the rest is history because it was still going to be a couple hours until I got there. Anyway, I was really excited about what I was filming at that time, and I wanted to go ahead and share that with you because it is an exciting art moment, if you will. And so enjoy my excitement because I am still excited about everything to do with art. And at the end of this video, I was going to paint a picture of my grandma in memory, but I just can't yet. But I do want to do the swatch sheet for the palette that you're about to see, so we will do that at the end of the video. So enjoy the original intro, and I will see you in a bit. Hello and welcome! I am so excited for today's video because we are going to be doing something I've been wanting to do for a very long time. We are going to set up a gouache palette. So I am leaving today for a 4-day trip, and I want to take a gouache palette with me. However, in order to take a gouache palette with me, I actually have to set one up. So I'm trying to get out of the house like right now, but I want to take this with me. So join me as we set up my gouache palette, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I will get to use it on my trip. Well, here's what we have. I didn't know I had 2 of these. I bet you this fuchsia one was on Prime Day or something, and I got it really cheap because I only remember having these 2. But this was over on my desk of stuff I need to get to. So my question is, which one do I want to use? And the only real question is, do I want to keep the one with the bucket or not? And I was originally, I never do that, right? Let's see. I was originally going to give away the one with the bucket. Oh, that's not as big as I remembered. Oh wait, that's because it's not out all the way. Ha! I know what I'm doing. Not. Anyway, I was originally going to give away the one with the bucket because I already have my collapsible water dishes that I bring with me everywhere anyway. These right here. So I'm like, if I already have these, why do I need the bucket? But if I'm only bringing gouache and I'm not bringing watercolor, which is the way this trip is going to be, because I doubt I'm even going to have time to use this, except I'm thinking positively and I really want to, maybe having the bucket would be nice. I'm just used to clean water, dirty water, and this would just be one bigger bucket of water, so maybe it would be more diluted. I don't know. Part of me is saying, if you don't keep the bucket, you're going to regret it. Maybe I'll keep the bucket. I don't know. Let's look at this fuchsia one and see what it looks like. Yep, I'm in a huge hurry. Oh my gosh, really? The only thing fuchsia about it is the clip. I probably knew that. And there's the black one. Okay. So do we want fuchsia if I keep the bucket? No, that really doesn't make sense. Okay, well, there we go. So, I guess these will be for a giveaway. When I figure that out, I will let you guys know. So am I keeping the bucket? I think I'm keeping the bucket. Am I keeping the bucket? I'm totally keeping the bucket. I just know I'll regret it if I don't. All right, the only gouache I want to put in there is professional gouache, because I do have that Art and Fly or Art Gouache. I can't remember the brand that Kimberly gave me that's still on our list to get to. And I have this Holbein gouache, generous gift from one of you. Thank you so much. The Graham gouache that I received quite a while ago. I have videos on all of these. And then I have these few extra ones. So this and that are the same, so I can put that aside. But I have 16 slots here, so this is, see if I can count in this video, right? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, but 2 are black and 2 are white. I mean 17, oh gosh. Let's just take these out of the mix so I'm not counting them. Okay, that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I can only use one of these, but I could put this Naples yellow in there if I wanted. Interesting. Or leave it out altogether and do 2 whites, because I think I'm going to probably use a lot of white. I mean, I also don't need 3 reds. Oh, this is way harder than I thought. So we have a Naphthol red, carmine, and a flame red. I really don't know what to do. I'm going to get my swatches out and see the differences between these 3 reds. Okay, something kind of interesting. I don't I can't find any swatch sheets for those. Maybe I didn't swatch them out, and I don't have time to go watch that video to see if I did. But here's the one for M. Graham. So I just have a scrap piece of paper, and let's just try these out real quick. I know I used the reds when I did that cute little mushroom painting. Oh wow, that is absolutely gorgeous. Really went far too. I'm not going to put that lid on because I don't want to waste that paint if I'm going to use it. And this one. This will be a good test of using just one water bucket because that's all I went and grabbed just now. Oh, I don't want so much out. Darn it. So this one is, well, maybe my brush wasn't as wet. I was going to say this one's not as creamy. Creamy dreamy. Sure is pretty though. Holy moly. Wow, those are both beautiful. So, do any of them match the M. Graham? I guess this one is the closest. I know you guys probably can't see that very well. I really don't have time to do all this, but I'm gonna. It's kind of the M. Graham is actually a mix between the two, so that's interesting. So I probably could just leave it out, the M. Graham one, because I'll just put both of these in because I don't want to waste that paint at the end. That's my only real big reason. Isn't that silly? It's kind of silly. But that's me. That's what I do. Okay, so how many paints is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, which is now all over the thing. 12, 14. So if I do the Naples yellow, that does still give me room for 2 whites. Is that correct? Let me double check my math. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And there are 16 wells. Yes, there are 16 wells. Okay, okay, okay. So we're going to do 2 whites. Probably don't need all these yellows either. They're both, I guess one's an azo yellow, one's a lemon yellow. I don't know. I have the 16 wells, so I kind of just want to use them. All right, 2 whites. I'm not going to fill it all the way full. There's some binder separation there because I've watched other videos and I know when you stick that silicone topper in there, you don't want this all the way full, but you want it full enough they're not going to dry out right away, right? That's the story. Sticking to it. Let's do the lemon yellow. You know, I better put these in an order so I can mark them down. Ay, ay, ay. Cute little tubes. This is probably going to take the whole tube because these are actually pretty big wells. I hope I don't regret this. My precious Holbein gouache. Okay, and it goes. I think it is probably going to take the whole tube. I was trying to hold that up so you guys could see it, but I'm not that talented. And it took the whole tube. Sad day. Very sad day. So I should probably put that in the lineup. Holbein lemon yellow. How will I read that tube? I don't know. Maybe just have to watch this video again to see my colors. M. Graham. Azo yellow. That's pretty. It's a little bit warmer yellow than the Holbein. That's pretty full. That's alright. And this one. Do I go like this way? So my yellows are together. Never done that before, so I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna change up how I usually do. Normally I would go this way and then start back over here and go over here, but if I go like a snake, then my colors are together. Okay, we got permanent yellow deep here. Oh, I bonked the edge. Oh, I can't tell you how this is hurting my brain putting the entire tube into here. I didn't want to make this gouache palette until I knew I would use it enough that it wouldn't just dry out in here. But I really wanted to take it with me. So I'm just going to have to use it a lot, I guess. Pound it in there. Now, this one is beautiful. Flame red. Another beautiful color. Carmine from Holbein. This is taking longer than I wanted it to. Really need to go. Beautiful carmine. Why are you not coming off? What do I usually do after reds? Purples. So here's a purple. This is called Violet. My only purple. Ah, that was almost bad. Dipped the whole tube in it. It's doing good. After purple, I usually do blue. So I'm going to do this one, which is beautiful. So turquoise blue. Wow, look at that. That's so pretty. Uh-oh, I forgot about my Naples yellow. I'll put that right there. Darn it. What is that stupid movie my son likes where he always says, idiot? I resemble that remark. My dad always says. I do have a tube squeezer, but I'm pretty sure these tubes are they're just tiny. I don't know that that tube squeezer would work any better than, I mean, look how flat I got this. Ah, let me drop it. Look how flat I got that. So I don't think a tube squeezer is going to do any better. Pound it down, pound it down, pound it down. I'm having a little too much fun here. I'm a mess. What am I doing? Blue. Which one next? We have cobalt and ultramarine deep. So cobalt next. Binder separation down there at the very bottom. And we'll do ultramarine blue. Just made a mess over here. Naples yellow. Ow. This one's pretty old. Had it a long time. And I sent it to Kimberly Crick and she played with it. And now I get to put some in here. It was gouache, right? Yep. I'm like, better check that. Oh, you guys love me, right? Right. Okie dokie. Permanent green light. That's kind of awkward. It's not going to use the whole tube because it's over in the corner. So I'm going to have a completely empty Holbein set except for this one. That's okay. Permanent green deep. Dip my finger in the blue because I didn't shake it down. Wow. Doing good here. You saw nothing. Where'd the green go? When I pounded it, it went bye-bye. Oh no, it went right here where I put it. Ha! Brown, which is burnt sienna. One of my favorite paint colors in every medium. Having issues. Ivory black. Alright, we have a filled palette. Finally got that out. Ah! Dropped it. So now I will swatch this on my trip. I'll bring a little sketchbook, I don't know what yet, and some extra paper for swatching this. And get the hair out of it. I guess my lid will go on like this. It has some green in there, but that's okay. Looks like my lid went on without anything squishing too badly. Latch it. There's my bucket. Gotta be smarter than the bucket. And then this up. Push down, latch over the bucket. I'm just gonna shut my door to the cats while I'm gone, leave this mess out. That's how dirty the water got just with those few little things, so I'm a little worried about this whole one bucket thing. I also have a whole bunch of water brushes, so I'm going to pick one to bring with me in case I'm in a hurry and just want to stop and play somewhere. I usually like this size for when I'm watercoloring. Let's see if I have one in a flat maybe also. Ooh, that's a nice size. That's even better than that one. I'm going to take, this one seems like water control might be a problem with this one. I'll bring both of these. I really want a flat brush. Ooh, that one's really big. Maybe I should bring that. Oh, there's a flat. I don't really want to bring 4, but I'm in a hurry. So bringing these 4, 3 rounds in a flat, definitely overkill. I should probably just bring that 1 round. That's okay. I have room. There we go. Sketchbook. It's a little bigger than I usually travel with, but I think I'll bring this one. It's my A5 Etcher 100% cotton sketchbook. And some extra paper just for that swatch of the colors. I'll probably just pull, actually I could probably just use the back side of this. Good enough. I'll stick this in my sketchbook so it's safe. And I will see you guys later. Alright, so after all that, I packed it all up in this bag. And this is what it looks like. And I had thrown it in my clothes bag that I packed with me, even just to go down there. So it was already in my clothes bag. And I thought maybe I would even paint even after I heard the news because painting is relaxing and therapeutic for me, but I didn't. So there's that. We have a lot of family members, close family members, and we were all together. So I didn't feel like painting down there, but now we'll do the swatch sheet for that gouache palette, and I hope you enjoy it. So I skipped the first 2 white squares because I just put that permanent pin down there and I wanted to make sure that was dry before I did that. And then I did the Holbein Lemon Yellow, the Imgram Azo Yellow. That one is the Holbein Violet. This is the Holbein Carmine, such a pretty color, followed by the Holbein Flame Red. And then we have the Holbein Permanent Yellow Deep, then Holbein Turquoise Blue, Imgram's Cobalt Blue, Holbein's Ultramarine is coming next. Needed more water for that one. This is actually Winsor & Newton's Naples Yellow. I label it wrong later in the video, but I fix it off camera. Holbein Permanent Green Light, and this one is Holbein Permanent Green Deep. This is Holbein's Burnt Sienna, and the last one's M. Graham's Ivory Black. And then I go back and I do those 2 white swatches, and I make the right side one a little bit more opaque, but you can see it covers really well. I do spray in some tap water mixed with clove oil and shut it up for now, and it stayed that way. In other words, I haven't gotten back into it to play with it anymore, but it's only like 1 day later, so no big deal. Oh, Jack wants back in. Anyway, here's me labeling, and I labeled that Naples yellow incorrectly. You can see that, but I just cover it back up with more Naples yellow because it's opaque. It's great, and fix the label. But there it is. All right, I hope you've enjoyed that look at my gouache palette, and just because I will post a few pictures here of my grandma, and she is a great creativity inspiration to me, and we will see a lot more things that she had at her house on this channel later that I think you guys will also enjoy. Alright guys, enjoy the pictures. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now. Chica! Chica! There! There you are. Hi! Are you a pretty girl? Are you a pretty girl? Yeah. You pretty girl. You are? Yeah, where's your sister? She's laying across from Blanca. Chica, pretty girl. Hi. Aw, I got big belly. I got big belly. Yeah, where's your sister?